President addresses a joint session of Congress next week. And if you are wondering why he feels the need to do this, he's going to speak on health care reform. Karl Rove has an interesting theory. Here's how he broke it down on Hannity tonight.
I think it's a question of numbers. The reason for it is numbers, and I've got them all summarized right here very carefully on a very sophisticated piece of equipment. The board is back. 242 days is the number of days that Barack Obama's been in office. During that time, he's given at least 111 news conferences, speeches, remarks, or town halls in which he's discussed health care. And yet, he will give a speech 40 days after the deadline that he set for the House and Senate to each pass a bill that could be put in conference at this point. And the reason that they haven't passed a bill is 67% of the American people in a new CBS poll say they are confused by everything that he's been saying. 53% is what his job approval is in the latest Real Clear Politics average. 50% is what it was in Gallup on the 26th of August, which means that President Obama has reached the 50% mark faster than any but two presidents since Harry S. Truman. Gerald Ford got there in 3 months, the 38th president, by pardoning Richard Nixon, and Bill Clinton got there in 4 months by doing the gays in the military. The president's handling on the issue of health care is 40% approve, 47% disapprove. And two new polls out today show support for the plan that's being discussed by Congress are 36% in one poll as opposed to 46% who oppose, and 40% who approve in another poll as opposed to 45% who disapprove. 37% is the job approval of the United States Congress. That is the lowest in 24 years, and that's who he outsourced the writing of this bill to. And the generic ballot for next year's election is 45% Democrat, 44% Republican, indicating a big change in the nature of the Congress. And looming over all this is the Republicans are leading in New Jersey by 10 and in Virginia by 9. It's all a question of the numbers. He's facing a very bad situation.
There'll be a quiz later.
Please no.